Guys, I finished crafting a new relay station. We can now launch the rover further. I'm on my way.
Good job, Sam. I see it online. Now get your ass back to base.
Damn, I'm still far from the base. I might run out of water.
Too bad, especially the water collector is not functional here. No more digging, man.
Kev, are you near the weather station?
Nope, he's AFK bio and I'm still driving home.
Oh shit.
Hello, IGN. My name is Jose Otero, and we are on Mars, believe it or not. I'm here with Benjamin Sharbit of Darewise Entertainment. Benjamin, tell us about this game. So this is Rokh, which is on PC.
Yeah,
correct?
we're very excited. Thank you, IGN. Very excited to show you the game. Welcome to Mars, indeed, on Rokh, where you guys are going to be able to survive in that sandbox survivor game. So a lot of things to do, a lot of things to craft and build to overcome the challenges of the fierce conditions of that planet. That is definitely not gonna leave you alone. It's gonna be a challenge. And it's an online game. It's persistent. So the planet, but also the players will basically generate a lot of challenges for you ongoing.
Yep. Okay. And so what do we have here over in the distance?
So here is your we built a habitat for you to show you how this is working. So basically we're offering you guys to go into a very, very granular habitat building system where you will craft your own stuff, use this tile system. You see all these tiles on the screen. You can basically assemble them in the way you want to build the habitat that is going to be unique, that is going to be yours. So these tiles, so don't focus too much on the texture because they're they're basically placeholders for
just to be clear for folks watching, this is a sort of a very early pre-production. Like, you still have basically a lot of time to sort of build and kind of finalize things.
So we're in a rather short production timeline, but so that you guys know, we've been working on the game for 6 months, 3 months, real focusing on pre-production, designing the systems very much in depth, and going through the whole concept artworks, and then what you're seeing here is the result of basically the work of a bit more than 3 months of development to generate the map. That is going to be pretty huge. It's 150 square miles, and it's very authentic. And to build that habitat system.
Yeah, and this is sort of a tile-based system, right? You were explaining to me where you can kind of lay down a foundation, and then these cross sections on each tile. Like, how do they work? How are they important?
So the tile system is very interesting because you can, every time you place a tile somewhere, you can actually socket things on it. So it can be wires, it could be pipes. So wires to transmit electricity, to transfer electricity or data, because we'll talk a bit later about the programming system. But it's also if you need to plug a pipe to transfer gas and liquids, if you can socket equipment elements like you see on screen. You have a generator that is actually supplying lamps. You have 2 generators supplying lamps with electricity, and we also put regulators to make sure that you don't put too much power in it, so otherwise your lamps would just explode. So, but we're going to show you how it works, right? So we're going to go into a dark place where you don't see you're like, oh, I don't see anything here. How about I plug a generator and the lamp, so I see something. So yeah, here is a nice place. We're gonna plug a generator, and you see right here we can socket a lamp, so going through the cycle. Yeah, here we are. So hey, now the light is all right. So we see something. So of course the generator right now, because it's a very early prototype, does not require you to supply it with an energy source, but in the real game, you'll need to have solar panel or nuclear reactor
Got it.
to generate that electricity.
When you also have like you were telling me about sort of O2, you'll have to pressurize rooms. You'll have to like set up basically your habitat. Like this is sort of a primitive.
Sure, yeah. Welcome to Mars, a
going.
place where you don't have any air to breathe. So there are gases actually in the very light atmosphere of Mars, but you're gonna have to produce that dioxygen to store it and use it to breathe, but also to pressurize your environment. So what we're showing you here is not a pressured environment. It's not a pressurized environment because it's open, but we're kind of trying to gamify science here. So when you close it, it's become a sealed environment that you can pressurize by delivering air in it.
Yep. And so we could also just build some additional tiles, right, and go up to the top of the structure.
Yeah, let's show you a little bit with a nice sunshine right here. So, see, you have this tile system. You can basically put the tile in the direction you want. So let's build a staircase, for instance. So don't focus either on the grid system that you show here. It's a debug tool, but and here, let's build a staircase so we can go on the top. So let's jump a little bit. So as you see, it's pretty cool to jump because we're replicating the gravity on Mars that is way lower than what you have in Earth. So it's not the moon, but it's still allowing you to walk and jump for a longer distance.
Yep.
And I think we're a bit too ambitious.
That one went a little high on.
So I think it's a little bit too much.
Let's see.
All right. How about we try it on another side, perhaps?
Yep. Let's do it again. Yeah, but I definitely admire the way like there's just a quick support strut put in place. Like there's not a lot of like sort of asking too much of like either tweaking or tuning or just sort of
the
like
idea
what
is
direction.
really that you can
sort of do it simply.
Yeah, so you can really build your own unique habitat and do that with your friends. You're going to be able to build bridges between cliffs. So again too ambitious, I think.
Yeah. I mean, you can't help but get carried away when you do have a chance to like build some of this stuff. But it's still just a really sort of snappy system. And then surrounded by, like, you're also planning for a lot of environmental hazards, sandstorms, things like that. On top of just, like, if we turn around real quick, like, check out these vistas.
Yeah,
I really like that.
So you guys will have a lot of tools to help you build the habitat in a way easier with UI and feedbacks. But let's see a bit of again, we have a very huge map. It's 150 square miles. This is procedurally generated. Everything on the planet has resources, different kind of resources, different kind of. What you'll see on the ground will give you an idea of what kind of resource you have on the surface, but you also have subterranean resources to drill, and this amazing vista. So navigating on the map is going to be really cool.
All right, I look forward to that.
See what you get. See what you get here, and all of this is very authentic. So we used a lot of references from NASA, from a lot of maps that we use. So it's not we did not try to just replicate a small part of Mars because it would not be really fun in terms of level design, but to make sure that every kind of topography, any kind of environment that you see here is authentic and actually exists on the planet.
Nice. All right. Well, with any beautiful vista, the temptation's there, so we got to jump.
Yeah, let's.
We're gonna take off. Thank you so much, Benjamin, for coming by. This is a long way down, but we're gonna end when it hits the ground.
Yeah. So, guys, I think if you guys do that in the game, unless you have some tools that we're. All right, we're not going to talk about it right now. I keep the surprise for a bit later, but you guys will have tools that will allow you to do these crazy jumps and make sure that you don't die when you fall. It's going to be for more advanced player, and again, it's going to be very authentic. So don't expect any super sci-fi stuff that could be completely
just
unbelievable.
Enjoy it in this video, but when it comes out, it's going to be different. Thank you so much again, Benjamin. So when is early access for this, and when are you planning to ship?
So we plan to ship this game in September. Early access on Steam, and then just keep on developing it, of course, with the input of the community. So we invite everybody to visit our website, Rokh, R-O-K-H, rockthegame.com. We have a dev blog. You can guys give us a lot of input, a lot of ideas, and we're very happy to consider them.
Sweet. All right.
And I'm even myself trying to answer the questions every 2 weeks to you guys. So please come and say hello, say what you think about the game. This is definitely a kind of the game of our dreams, so we want to do it with you guys.
Excellent. All right. Well, thank you very much. And for more Rokh coverage, you're already in the right place here at IGN.